shall start with the interview now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So moving ahead, Jyoti, please tell me your full name and date of birth.
So my name is Jyoti and my date of birth is 9th of September 2001.
Okay. So you are married, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And through which agency you have applied?
So I have applied to global opportunities in Chandigarh.
So for which course you have applied?
I have applied for Master of Human Resource Management.
So can you tell me why you want to study this program?
Yes, sir. I have studied about office management in my graduation, and I had office procedures in my senior secondary education, and I was very much interested in this business field. So I have opted for this course, and this course will provide me a lot of opportunities after I return to India, because in India very many MNCs are there. So in current scenario, HR are required, and in the future, as many more MNCs will be there, so HR is a profession which will always be in demand. So that's why I have chosen this course.
Why do you want to study in Australia rather than your home country, India?
Yes, Australia has a lot of facilities which are offered to international students. First of all, India education system focuses more on theoretical part, and practicality is not much preferred by the tutors there. However, Australia has practicality to offer the students, as they provide work integrated learning to the students, and also various course units are covered in Australian universities such as people and organization, global HR management, which I believe will help me in attaining all the relevant work exposure, and I will get an opportunity to learn with the best facilities offered by Australian universities. And Indian education also has this reservation system, because of which many meritorious students even fail to get admission, and there is only one intake, so that's why I didn't choose India for pursuing my higher education.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how many members are there in your family?
So in my parental family, there are 4 members excluding me, my parents and my 2 brothers. And in my in-laws family, there is my parent-in-law, and my husband.
Okay, so in your in-laws,
Yes, sir.
your father, mother,
And my
husband,
husband,
and you,
yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
That's okay. So who will be sponsoring you?
So my in-laws and my husband is sponsoring my studies.
And is your spouse coming with you?
Yes, sir, he will accompany me for an initial period of like 25 days, so that he can provide me assistance while, because we have not stayed this much far away from each other till now, and it has only been 1 year since we have got married. So he will stay with me for initial days like 20 to 25 days, and after that he will leave, because he has to look after our parents and has to run his business. Yes, sir.
So how much fun does your in-laws and your spouse have total and combined?
Like the total annual income which my sponsors are earning is around.
I'm asking the funds.
Okay,
Funds,
sir.
I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
Total
So the
funds.
total funds we have is around 51 lakhs. We have around 39 lakh of FDs and 12 lakh of savings in my mother-in-law's account.
The total 51 lakhs
Yes, sir.
of savings and FD, right?
Yes, sir.
What does your father-in-law do?
My father-in-law has this business, and he has been running this business of electronics since 1990s. Electronics business in which the electronic products of LED TVs are sold and purchased.
Okay, home appliances.
Yes, sir.
And how much he earns per annum?
Sir, my father-in-law earns 5 lakh 60,000 each year.
What about your mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law earns 5 lakh 25,000 each year.
What does she do?
She also is a part of this business and she manages this business and helps my father-in-law.
Overall, how much your father-in-law, mother-in-law earns through this business?
It is around 10 lakh that they earn. 10 to 11 lakh.
When to 12 lakhs they earn through this business.
Yes, sir.
So will you be working part-time when you will be studying in Australia?
No, I don't have any intention because my sponsors have more than enough funds to sponsor my studies, and I'll just focus on my studies when I will be in Australia.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I think you mentioned the date also. You got married in the last year in the May month,
Yes,
right?
sir. On 4th of May.
So you have completed a year, just a month back, right?
What, sir?
So your marriage is 1 year old.
Yes, sir.
Your marriage is 1 year old.
Yes.
Just last month you have completed a year, right?
Yes, sir.
Just confirm.
Okay.
Just a second. And I'll be needing details of your spouse also. Okay.
What, sir?
I'll be needing the details of your spouse.
Okay.
So can you tell me? I'm sorry. So you have mentioned that your spouse will be accompanying
Yes, sir.
to Australia, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me what he will be doing there?
So my spouse will accompany me for the initial period of like 2 to 3 weeks. In that time, he will help me in staying and understanding the protocols that the university has because it is a new country for me and I have not stayed so much far away from my parents and my spouse. So he will provide me the assistance, and after the period of like 3 weeks, he will return back and I'll settle myself there. Will understand everything about that country and the university and the transportation system, and after that he will come back to the India because he has to run his business. So this is the major reason he will accompany me.
Okay.
Yes.
So it will help your spouse
Yes, sir.
down in.
Hello.
Yeah, just a second.
Okay, sir.
I'm also noting this down.
Yes.
So after that he will be coming
Back to
to India. So you mentioned your spouse runs a business of his own, like he has his own business, right?
India. Yes, sir.
So what business does he own?
Sir, like there is a family business of electronic TV home appliances. So my husband is also.
Okay, you mentioned. Yeah. So your spouse is also.
Yeah, he is earning 5,000 each year.
education of your spouse?
Yes, sir. My spouse has completed his Bachelor of Business Administration from Kurukshetra University.
And after that, he's
Yes, sir. He is in the
taking care of
business.
the family business.
Yes, sir.
And now after his bachelor, he's taking care of family business, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay, fair enough. So, do you have any relatives in Australia?
No, sir. We don't have any relatives in Australia.
In all of your family members?
No.
I mean,
No.
from your side and your in-laws, all of them are in India.
Nobody is there in Australia from my.
Okay, okay. And do you have any visa refusal?
No, sir. None of my family members have, and also I don't have any visa history.
Uh, so, what would be your career plan once you complete your studies in Australia?
Like I have chosen Master of HR Management course. So after returning to India, I can work in the many MNCs which are in India, such as Tata Consultancy, Reliance, Adani Group, and many more MNCs are there in India. And all these MNCs and all the new startups which are going to be get built in the coming future, all the firms and the companies require HR professionals who can hire the potential staff members. So there is always be a need, and after coming to India, I will get initially as a fresher, I can get a position of HR administrator, and having an Australian degree, I'll get lucrative jobs. And this is my goal to career goal, which I'll be looking forward after completion of my degree.
Great. So, are you looking to apply for post-study work visa to gain some Australian experience?
I am not planning to do that because Australian university provide the master's course for 2 year duration, and in this period, students get the chance to learn about the work integrated learning. They are taught about it, and the practicalities there. Student get the opportunity to take part in debate, and they also get many assignments to make. So I think that the period of 2 years will be enough for me to get all the relevant exposure, and as I will have an international degree with me, so I don't think I will face any problem. So I'm not planning for that.
So, you would be coming right back to
Yeah.
your home country, India.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me which visa you would be applying as a student, and what are the rules and regulations for the visa?
Yes, sir. I will be applying for student visa subclass 500, and the visa regulation that I have not to breach are that I have to remain enrolled in the same course that I am applying, and my visa has been granted for. The other condition is that I don't have to. I have to maintain my OHSC. I have to maintain all the financial costs which will be required with my living costs and my studies, my fee and etc. The other thing is that I cannot enter any other university, and I have to maintain my OHSC. So these are the conditions.
That's great. So, Jyoti,
Yes,
we
sir.
are done with the interview.
Okay, sir.
So, kindly wait for a minute or two. Let me review all the details of the interview that we have, the questions that we have discussed,
Okay.
and the details that we have received in terms of documents which you have sent to us. So, let me review all of your profile. Just wait for a minute or two. Let me review. Once I done the reviewing, I'll get back to you.
Okay, sir.
And then we'll conclude this call. So kindly wait meanwhile.
Okay, sir.
Jyoti. Can
Yes,
you hear me?
yes, sir.
Okay, so Jyoti, we are done with the interview. Congratulations. Your interview is done now. But there's one thing that I would like to refer to before we end this call. That you have told me. I'm glad that you know the visa regulations, rules and regulations.
Yes,
but
sir.
you have not mentioned all the rules and regulations which are there. Okay.
So I can
So
mention
for that,
now.
I will come. I'm sorry, your voice is breaking.
So can
You
I
saying
mention
something?
them now?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just referring to that. So for that,
Okay.
please check out the DHA website of Australia, Department of Home Affairs website of Australia. Check out all the rules and regulations which are there
Yes, sir.
for subclass 500. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what are the rules and regulations you have to follow because you're also bringing your spouse together.
Yes, sir.
So you should know all the rules and regulations because the rules you have to follow throughout the duration of your course. The day the course starts and the day the course ends. Until unless you are on student visa subclass 500, you have to follow all the rules.
Yes,
So
sir.
for that, please check out the rules and regulations on the official website. Don't refer to any third-party website. Check out the official website and keep on tracking the website because the rule might change or there might be some updates. So you should be aware about each and everything.
Yes,
Because
sir.
it is going to be a life if you get a chance to study in Australia. So all that rule you have to follow that rule. Okay, if in case you take any step, it might be against the rules of your visa. Okay, so for that I'm saying that please check the rule. It is a must. Don't skip.
Yes, sir.
That would be all for today, Jyoti. Thank you so much for appearing for the interview.
Thank you, sir.
By this week, yeah, you're welcome. So by this week, you will be notified with the outcome of this
Okay, sir.
interview. By this week, mean by today itself. If in case you don't hear from us by this evening,
Yes, sir.
so do not panic. Just wait for till Wednesday next week.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we will be sending the notification to you and your agent also at the same time. So if in case you don't hear anything from us in your email, just refer to your agent also. Okay, so wait till Wednesday if you don't hear anything from us, but most probably by this week, which is today, you will be getting an outcome. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.
हो तो गया